Let me introduce you to some of the high-level concepts of the recent European Commission initiative on electronic identity and trust services. This summer, after 5 years of preparatory work, they have launched and passed through Parliament and Council a new regulation, which is referred to as the eIDAS regulation, standing for electronic identity, authentication and signature. There are actually three main pillars in this new regulation. And the first pillar one is identity, which is quite new. In the past, identity was something which was addressed by the member states. Now the Commission has taken an initiative to also help organizations use electronic identity partially regulated by, let's say, the trust supervisor authorities that will be installed. Then the second pillar is signature, which is still there but has been expanded. It used to be for natural persons only, now it's enlarged. We introduced the notion of electronic seals, and an e-seal is actually a signature but from a legal entity, not from a natural person. The third element that was added is all these related services such as electronic timestamping, electronic registered delivery of email, so you could potentially replace a registered traditional classical registered snail mail by a registered electronic mail, which they hope will help businesses save a lot of money. So that's the new eIDAS, electronic identity, authentication and signature regulation from the Commission. And then let me also introduce you to three innovating ways that governments are these days thinking about using electronic identity. As I'm a Belgian citizen, let me start close to home. Belgium had an eID card operational for more than 10 years. It is a traditional credit card style device which does not go very well with the iPhone of today. So they launched an unconnected reader initiative. So you could actually use the existing eID. There are 10 million cards deployed. The whole population has it for many years. You can use it as a one-time password to do authentication to a federal server, to a federal authentication server, which can be trusted by any portal that cares to authenticate it. The second new initiative, I think, is that the Dutch, who looked around for a long time and very carefully, studied the requirements for privacy, and they've actually included anonymity in the design of their new electronic ID card framework. And last but not least is the Estonians. They have launched initiatives where they want to invite anybody who is interested to become a virtual e-citizen of Estonia. The ID is anywhere in the world. You register with the consulate, you can be given a virtual e-citizenship of Estonia, which they hope will help drive the business towards Estonia.